There we go. That looks better. All right. Welcome back to Cooking Conspiracy as we got a nice little Sunday brunch. It's 9:45 here, Hawaii Standard Time. Let's get ready. We're gonna do some potatoes. We're gonna do eggs, some green chip, and then for our protein, I'm gonna use some fish today. Thawed out some flounder the other night, so probably should use that. All right, Jesse, that's nice. I'm really not feeling dealing. All right. I just don't feel like dealing with spam today. It's a little bit early on that. So, got potato. I've rinsed it off. Now, you can peel it if you really want to, but I like the skin. Mostly, you just want to make sure you get as much of the dirt as possible off if you're going to leave the skin off potatoes. So let's do one of those cuts. And then we can just go that way, go that way. And really, you want your potatoes to be roughly the same size. That way they cook at about the same rate. These are russet potatoes, so they're good for whatever you want with them. They work pretty good for, frying up here. What's going on, Tyrone? How are we doing today? Buongiorno, amico. Come stai? Colazione. We're just making brunch, so just some fried potatoes, some eggs, a piece of fish, some shitty broccoli, an avocado, some Miller Lite. Life's good. Life is good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this pan heating. We're not trying to be here all day in this situation. Yeah, I like what I like. But yeah, I would like to think I have class. Let that warm up. Probably cooking olive oil here. English or Spanish? English. That's what I do. But Spanish is cool too. Everybody likes a nice thick Latino. Those are just facts. Cut the broccoli up later because then it gets them little broccoli florets everywhere. So, yeah. Shit, more people do show up when the NFL is not on. This is nice. Oh, Honda. All day long, drive a Honda Civic Si. Absolutely love it. I do respect Toyota though for not falling into the electric car bullshit. You know, good for them. I'm just making brunch. It's gonna need more butter than that. I mean, how like every other car manufacturer, Kias do suck, you know. And I think Hyundai and Kias are the same thing, yeah. Yeah. So you got your potatoes in there, and you don't want bland, seasonless potatoes. So you can either just season them with Lowry seasoning salt and call it a day. What's going on, Swoley? Yeah, you know, well, if you drive a Bugatti, you probably like bukkake, and I'm not into that. So, let's see, salt. Give it that garlic powder. Chili powder. And yeah, I mean, probably don't need this much seasoning, but I won't have my people being accused that we don't season our food. Yeah, Bugattis suck. And honestly, most of Gucci clothes suck ass too while we're on the subject. Put black pepper in there. Oh yeah, there's some good looking Toyotas out there. Yeah, I mean like different types of potatoes. I mean, potatoes are cool. Let's go ahead, put a lid on this. Let them cook for a few minutes. We can prep our other shit. I mean, some people like to go all the way down to the shaft, but I do not. So, and I need my trash bowl. Well, I think everybody that drives a Cybertruck has probably been an asshole. They want to draw attention to them. It's no better at doing truck things than anything else. I mean, and God, you know, when they all catch on fire. I mean, I think if you ran an electric truck, if anything on New Year's taught me was you're a terrorist. So I got these all cut up. I need a spoon, don't I? Yeah, Cybertrucks are awful. I mean, let's at least the Ford Lightning looks okay. Probably could have gone away with half an avocado here, but I don't want to get hungry on my hike, so I got to be prepared. What's going on, Hussein? Well, you know that avocado needs to be seasoned still, so a little bit of salt. Oregano. A little bit of garlic. Black pepper. And then give it some hot sauce. And let it chill. We got our fish here. Actually, we're gonna wait until the season that until right before it goes in. I don't want to suck out too much of the moisture. Well, Jesse, the feeling's mutual, and I hate people who spam. You know. Yeah, can you give me a background check on that one, JFK? What's going on? See, nothing for you. Check the level of resistance. Don't burn yourself on the potatoes, they're going to be hot. Needs a little bit more. So we'll put the lid back on in a minute or two. We'll cook our eggs, steam our broccoli real quick, and then quickly, I guess you can use a fancy term like saute the fish, but really it's going to be fried in a fry pan, depending on. What's going on, Beauty by Rihanna? How do I still have my channel? Life is good. I don't know. Live and let live. These things happen. Hashtag unlisted. You know. Had to be there. Relax. Pascal, please elaborate. What happens in that movie? Just a summary. You don't need to give us the whole story. No spoilers. Salt, a little bit of black pepper. Aw, thank you. And a little bit of beer. Give it a minute to steam, and then we're gonna be good on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you, Swoley. No. Aw, thank you. Have a Hunger Games style competition. I guess that would be more like a Bachelor competition. But, well, it would be a curveball. I mean, we're assuming Swoley is an actual woman. I'm pretty confident on that. Gonna need a little bit of butter, not a whole ton. Salt. And you know what we need in there? Some more Miller Lite. And we'll steam it. Oh, what's going on, Levi's? Good to see you again. That's what I'm saying, Swoley. I agree. Alright, now that we got all that cooking, we can worry about our fish here. So we're going to give a little bit of salt, oregano, sure, why not. A little bit worried the parsley will burn, but it'll give it good color. And just pretend this is paprika. And it's kind of flipped over and do the same thing on the back side. And something to give it some color. Give it some salt. Some green stuff. Oh yeah. I'm getting excited for this one. It should be a pretty good one. Alright, these looks like they're done. We're done with this pan. So little guy's time to shine now. Put it over medium heat on here. And that drop of water out of there. Now you got your broccoli here. Now if I was really focused, I would grate a little bit of Parmesan over the top, but we're not, so we're just going to go a little Mexican blend of cheddar. Get a little bit of cheese in that action. I'll put the fancy cover over the top. Yeah, so we're making progress here. I don't know too many Americans that eat fish for breakfast, but that's something that I picked up while living in Japan. I mean, either shrimp or fish. It's great breakfast protein. It's quick to cook. It's easy. Salt, pepper. Not at the moment. We'll see what happens. I had to reschedule a sailing situation for this afternoon because of bad weather, so that's all right. Oh yeah, nice piece of oily fish for breakfast. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Now, I don't think there's anything better than fresh walleye pan fried for breakfast, to be honest. That one I knew before. Man, that feels like it's ready to go. I'm gonna use olive oil. Give it half a second to heat back up. Let the oil get all nice and hot and bothered. You're gonna take it and you're gonna lay it away from you. Hear that sizzle. And I'm just gonna watch the color change as it goes up the fish, and then I'm gonna flip it, you know? And this is just a piece of flounder, frozen fillet of flounder that I got in the grocery store frozen foods section. Yeah, well, I'll get to lick the plate, but they're getting nothing until then. They're starting to act like Democrats, just waiting for handouts. You're gonna have to correct that behavior. Careful what you wish for, slowly. That's how you end up going on like a 10-mile hike. You know, because why else would it have to be that early in the morning? Yeah, it's nice weather right now. I mean, I am flattered. It's nice to talk to somebody that knows how to set a time and place versus, oh, whenever, what's good for you? No, like, I'll pick you up at 7. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, I flipped it a little bit too soon. Sorry. Give it about 2 minutes on that side. Ah, that sounds like quite the combo. I mean, I never, well, as long as they, you know, don't talk non-stop all the time. But, yeah, I mean, I do have to warn you, though, I never made the varsity choir. I was in the choir, but I never made a good choir, though. Get a little bit of basting over the top there. Aw, thank you, Slowly. That's very kind of you. You gotta pay the cheese tax, of course. Hey. Yeah. Hot, 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 hot. Nah, it's kind of like one of them bento boxes or whatever. Aww. Oh yeah, that's gonna fill me up. I'm gonna go walk the dogs and go take a hike. Uh, and yeah. Oh yeah, look at that yolk coming out of that egg. That's what we're talking about over there. Gonna mash that together with all that avocado, with egg and potatoes underneath. It's gonna turn into a gruel looking substance, but I'm okay with the situation. I do love a good nap. A little bit more Frank's Red Hots in order. And the best part about this meal is there's no fake bullshit, so I gotta balance it out with some fake bullshit with the Dr. Pepper. Didn't cook the flounder enough, but that's okay. I'll improve it for next time. Oh, good for you, Slowly. You know, you have a great one. Always great talking with you. Well, you know, choices were made, Lady Wiser. You as well, Slowly. You as well. Ciao, ciao. No, well, I want to give you a bite, Lady Wiser. I do. I really do. You know, bright colors are good. Dogs wanted a bite too, so they got a bite. Oh yeah. That, and then just a variety of textures I really like. You got the creaminess from the avocado, you have the crispiness from the eggs, you know, the crunch from the broccoli. You know. With that being said, though, I think I'm gonna call it a day here for now. It was great seeing y'all. Weiser, Swoley, you know, everyone else has stopped in. But yeah, we're gonna call it. I gotta go do some things.
Ciao.